are some supplies that'll make oil painting a hell of a lot easier for you. Get a bunch of rags, but don't leave them balled up. They could catch on fire. With turpentine on them, leave them as open as possible. Odorless Gamsol. You still need ventilation. Get a silicoil jar. You can reuse your paint thinner again and again and save so much money. Don't throw it out because all of the pigment just goes to the bottom, and when you leave it to sit, the top will be clear. Use a glass palette. It makes cleanup way easier. It's so much easier to mix paint on. Get yourself a scraper tool too. If you're lazy like me, instead of leaving your brushes in the turpentine, get a jar of Vaseline. Coat your brush in Vaseline. It'll last way longer. Start your paintings with acrylic first. You can paint oil over acrylic, but you can't paint acrylic over oil. This is very helpful if you like to paint in layers. This is also really good if you like to paint fast and in layers. These are the paints I use. They're really good. If you don't have the ventilation for regular oil paints, try starting out with water-based oils. I really like this brand. It's called Aqua Oil. You can thin the paints down with water. I also really like the ones by Winsor & Newton. I personally like painting on wooden canvases. If you can't afford that, it is kind of on the pricey side. I would recommend buying unstretched canvases. Gesso them. It comes out a lot cheaper. Just pin it onto a wall. You can stretch it later. And once your painting's done, top it off with some Gamvar varnish. It makes it look so good. The painting goes from like ashy to super bright.